Have you ever caught a whiff of something familiar, maybe in a hallway, a closet, or even your own clothes, and thought, "What is that smell?" It's subtle. It's musty. It's oddly specific. And if you've spent time around older adults, or you are one, you might have heard it called the senior scent. But here's the thing no one tells you, that scent? It's not about cleanliness. It's not something to be ashamed of. And most importantly, it's not your fault. In fact, 99% of people have no idea where it comes from or why it happens. And today, we're going to change that. This isn't just about odor, it's about understanding your body. Let's start by acknowledging something important. We live in a world that's obsessed with youth and perfection. But aging? Aging is real. It's raw. It's human. And sometimes it comes with changes we weren't warned about, including changes in the way we smell. One viewer, Olivia, put it beautifully. The explanation about scent and aging really made me think. Everyone with elderly loved ones should watch this. This video isn't here to shame anyone. It's here to empower, to help you understand what's happening in your body, and how small changes can make a big difference. So, what is that senior scent? Let's talk science. As we age, our bodies go through subtle chemical changes. One of the biggest? Our skin. You see, younger skin tends to produce a healthy layer of natural oil called sebum. This oil helps moisturize, protect, and regulate our skin. But with age, our sebum production slows down. That leads to dryness, fragility, and yes, a shift in body odor. But the real kicker? There's a compound called 2-nonenal. It's a byproduct of skin lipid oxidation, and it's largely responsible for that distinct scent associated with aging. Never heard of it? You're not alone. Most people haven't. But this invisible little chemical is what causes even the cleanest of seniors to carry a smell that seems to stick on clothes, in linens, even in the air. As Chloe, one of our viewers, shared, "I used to think that old age smell was just a hygiene thing, but now I see the science behind it. Eye-opening! And that's just it. It's biology, not bad habits. Why this matters more than you think. That lingering scent doesn't just affect how others perceive us, it can impact how we see ourselves." Eleanor told us, "When I was young, my grandpa told me, cleanliness is respect for yourself. That wisdom stuck with me for life. But what happens when you're doing everything, right? Bathing, washing your clothes, keeping your space clean, and still, you catch that scent and feel a little embarrassed? That's where understanding makes all the difference. How you can take back control, gently and naturally. Let's be clear, this isn't about scrubbing your skin raw or spraying yourself with perfumes. That often does more harm than good. What you need is a gentle, balanced routine that works with your body, not against it. Start with your soap. Avoid harsh, drying soaps full of alcohol or artificial fragrance. Instead, reach for something moisturizing and plant-based, like aloe vera, oatmeal, or coconut oil. These nourish your skin and support its natural defenses. Paul, age 72, shared this after making the switch. "I've started using natural soap and washing gently, and I actually feel fresher. Small changes, big impact. And don't overlook the importance of hydration. Dry skin doesn't just come from the outside, it's also about what's happening inside. Drink water. Eat foods rich in antioxidants. Your skin and your scent will thank you. Real people. Real stories. Real results. You're not alone in this journey. Not by a long shot." James, 74, said, "I always wondered where that scent came from. This video explained it perfectly. Now I know what to do." Ruth, 65, shared, "I wash, moisturize, and use fresh clothes daily. I've had these habits for years, and they've made a huge difference. Baby soft skin at 65. And perhaps most moving of all, Isabella wrote, "This was so touching. It reminded me to treat aging with care, not shame. Thank you for the compassion. Because yes, this conversation isn't about vanity. It's about dignity. Coming up next, we're diving deeper into the things you might not realize are contributing to this scent, from the clothes you wear to the way you wash your laundry. And I promise, it's not what you think. But for now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed this, seen your scent, in yourself or someone close to you? How has it made you feel? Let's start a conversation that's long overdue, one rooted in respect, science, and self-love. When you're ready, part 2 is just a scroll away. But skin is just one part of the puzzle. There's another layer most people overlook, one that could be working against you even if you're staying clean, your laundry routine. The secret hiding in your sheets and sweaters. Let's be honest, laundry can be exhausting. And as we age, lifting heavy loads, bending over washers, and changing bed linens can feel like a monumental task. But here's the hidden truth. Odors don't just cling to your skin. They get trapped in fabrics too. Over time, materials like cotton, fleece, and wool soak up oils, sweat, and 2-nanino residue. So even if you've just showered, your favorite cardigan or bedsheet might be holding on to yesterday's scent. Daniel summed it up perfectly. The tip about changing pillowcases more often really hit home. It's made a big difference in how I feel and sleep. The solution? Don't just wash often, wash smarter. How to freshen up, without the overwhelm. Let's break this down into simple, practical tips. 1. Use enzyme-based or odor-eliminating detergents. These don't just cover up smells, they break down the actual compounds causing them. 2. Avoid heavy fabric softeners. They may leave your clothes feeling silky, but they also leave behind a waxy film that locks in bacteria and odor. 3. Add white vinegar to your rinse cycle. It's a natural deodorizer and helps strip residue without adding harsh chemicals. 4. Wash bed linens weekly if you can, especially pillowcases. They absorb facial oils and scalp sweat every night. 5. Don't forget mattress covers, throws, and cushions. These are often the sneakiest sources of long-term scent buildup. And if mobility makes laundry difficult, consider asking a family member, or even a local service for help. Aging with grace doesn't mean doing everything alone. It means knowing when to accept support with dignity. As Benjamin wisely said, "I used to think aging meant losing dignity. Now I see it's about small choices that show love to ourselves, breathing new life into your living space." Let's move beyond your laundry basket, because the air around you matters too. The senior scent isn't just about what's on you. It's also about what's around you. Think about this. Older homes, closed windows, wall-to-wall carpets, and poor ventilation can all create the perfect storm for musty smells to stick around. Even if your space is spotless, a lack of airflow allows those subtle chemical compounds to linger. Leo, a viewer, shared this lovely memory. The advice about airing out rooms reminded me of my grandma's habit: fresh air, fresh day. Wise and timeless. And he's absolutely right. Here's how you can reset your space without a big renovation. Open your windows for 15 minutes a day. Fresh air moves out stale odors and brings in clean oxygen. Even in colder months, a quick airing can work wonders. Use a dehumidifier. Especially in humid climates, it can prevent mold and mildew, the root of many persistent smells. Introduce indoor plants. Plants like peace lilies and snake plants purify the air naturally and bring calm energy into the room. Wash curtains and upholstery occasionally. These fabric surfaces trap 2-nanino just like clothes do. You don't need to spend a lot. You just need a plan, and a little bit of consistency. When medicine and mood make a difference. Now let's talk about something that catches most people off guard: your medications. Certain prescriptions, especially common ones like blood pressure pills, hormone therapies, and supplements, can alter how your body metabolizes and even how you smell. These subtle chemical shifts in the body's sweat and oil production can enhance that musty scent, even if nothing else has changed. If you've recently noticed a new smell, it might be worth having an honest conversation with your doctor or pharmacist. Sometimes, a small change in dosage or switching brands can make a noticeable difference. And while we're being honest, we have to talk about something just as important but often invisible: stress. As we age, many of us face challenges that can trigger anxiety, health concerns, isolation, financial worries, or grief. And stress doesn't just affect your mood, it changes your chemistry. Stress-related sweat contains different proteins than regular perspiration, and guess what? It smells stronger. That's why someone under emotional strain might notice their body odor becoming sharper, even if nothing else has changed. But don't worry, there's a fix. It's not a deodorant. It's not a soap. It's your nervous system. Restore calm, restore balance. Here are small rituals that can help calm your body and ease odor at the source. Morning stretches or gentle walks. A few minutes of quiet journaling or reflection. Breathing deeply before bed, inhale peace, exhale tension. Grace, in her comment, captured it beautifully. This reminded me to focus on what I can do instead of what I've slowed down on. Such a healthy mindset. Because that's the truth. Aging is not about decline, it's about learning to shift focus. To tune in. To be kinder to your body and your space. Let's take a breath together. Because what we've talked about today goes deeper than just scent. It touches something much more personal: the way we see ourselves as we age. You see, scent is memory. It's identity. It's legacy. A single whiff of something familiar can take you back to your mother's kitchen, your father's coat, the scent of your childhood bedroom on a rainy morning. But when that scent shifts, and suddenly we notice a senior smell on ourselves or a loved one, it can bring up feelings we didn't expect. Shame, worry. Self-consciousness. But hear this clearly: you are not your scent. You are not some stereotype that aging smells like. You are a whole human being, with stories, strength, and soul. This isn't about erasing the past, it's about embracing the present. Our goal today wasn't to fix you, because you're not broken. It was to shine a light on something that too often gets ignored. Something that real people, just like you, have struggled with silently, wondering, is it just me? Maya, 70, put it best. At 70, I'm learning Spanish and doing puzzles every day to keep my mind sharp. Aging doesn't mean slowing down. Exactly. Aging doesn't mean giving up. It means tuning in. It means making small, intentional choices, from the soap you use, to the clothes you wear, to the air you breathe, so that your body reflects how you feel inside: alive, capable, whole. So, what did we learn? We learned that the senior scent is real, but not shameful. It's caused by a natural chemical called tunanino, which increases with age. Thinner, drier skin and lower sebum production. Trapped odors in fabrics, sheets, and the air in our homes. Certain medications and stress that alter how we smell. And the surprising truth that simple things, like fresh air, gentle detergents, and hydration, can make a big impact. We also learn from one another. From Ruth, who's made fresh clothes and skincare part of her self-care ritual. From Theo, who was shocked to learn this was a medical issue, not a hygiene one. From Natalie, who reminded us how powerful this conversation can be. I never realized aging had such an impact on scent. More people need to hear this without judgment. Let's rewrite the narrative, together. Aging isn't something to hide. It's something to honor. If you take away one thing from this video, let it be this: you are allowed to age. And you are allowed to feel good while doing it. That lingering scent? It's not a flaw. It's a nudge. A whisper saying, pay attention. You still matter. And you do. So if something we shared today helped you see your body or your space in a new light, tell us. What's one small change you're inspired to try this week? Is it switching to a gentler soap? Washing your pillowcases more often? Opening your windows for fresh air? Drop it in the comments. Let's learn from each other. Because when we talk openly, we create connection, and when we take action, we reclaim confidence. Share your thoughts in the comments. What's your experience with this topic? Send this video to someone you love who may be quietly wondering the same things. Hit like if this helped you feel seen. Subscribe to the channel for more honest, empowering conversations about aging. Because here, you are not invisible, you are not forgotten, and you are certainly not less than because of a scent. You are strong, you are wise, you are a force of nature, and the world still needs everything you are. Here's to living your freshest, freest, fullest life, at every age. Until next time, take care of yourself, and never stop showing up exactly as you are.